Hello lovelies, and welcome to LAMMAS, our harvest blessing. LAMMAS or LAMMAS falls on the 1st and the 2nd of August, and it's the 5th Sabbath in the wheel of the year and the first of 3 harvests within the pagan calendar, Mabon being the 2nd and Samhain being the 3rd. LAMMAS is a celebration of the first grain harvest, a time for gathering and giving thanks for the harvest that would see them and their animals through the winter. There are many traditions surrounding a grain harvest. The first corn sheath would be ceremonially cut and baked into a harvest bread, which would then be shared throughout the community in an act of thanks. The first barley would be made into the first beer of the season. The last corn sheath will be ceremonially cut and made into a corn dolly, which is where we get our corn dollies from. She would be then carried through the village as part of the festivals and was the centrepiece of a harvest festival. If the villages had had a very good harvest that year, she would be made into a maiden and dressed in beautiful clothes and ribbons. If they'd had a bad harvest that year, she would be dressed as a hag and dressed in rags. So lovelies, I'm going to give you a quick little tour around my altar. So we've got some very, very beautiful sunflowers that were gifted to me by my sister Jo. I always think sunflowers look amazing. They remind us that we are still in summer. But autumn's not that far away, and they still remind me that the sun is still out. Then I've got some corn which I gathered from a field not too far from me, and I've also got some dried decorations that remind me, that give me the autumn, the harvest colour. I've got some dahlias, some yellow and orange dahlias that I cut from my garden because they remind me of the sun. I've got a so-called corn dolly that I made out of crepe paper. We've got yellow candles with sunflowers that again remind us that we are still in summer and the sun is still out. We've got some corn to represent the harvest. We've got a bee candle that reminds us that yes, we're still in summer and the bees are still busy. We've got a selection of crystals that represent the harvest. So we've got malachite, green adventurine, and I can't remember what the other two are. Somebody tell me please. And then I've got a mushroom tree tea light holder that I got from Whittington Open Gardens, that one of the residents had been making quirky pots to raise money for the village, and I quite liked it because I like the colours on it, because I thought the colours were pretty amazing. And then we've got a very beautiful picture of a tractor and a combine harvester pulling in the harvest. So there we go lovelies. That is my LAMMAS altar. I hope you enjoyed it. Sending you much love and many blessings.